You trust me with your world, every step we roam. Sidewalks turn to stories when we're not alone. You don't know where we're going or how far we'll stand, but you lean into tomorrow with a leash in my hand. I'm the one with all the questions, maps and doubts inside, but you walk like every moment is already right. Leash in my hand, heart in your eyes. You teach me faith without asking why. No promises spoken, no grand designs, just step by step believing I won't let you fall behind. You stop for every sunrise, every passing sound. Teach me how to notice what I rush around. I pull us toward the future, you stay here and now. Somewhere in between us, I learn how. I'm always chasing answers, trying to feel sure. You show me love is movement, not control. Leash in my hand, trust in your stride. You don't need the reason, just the right. If fear says what if, you say let's try, and suddenly the road feels wide. Maybe faith is just agreeing to walk without the end in sight. Maybe love is being steady when the night feels long and tight. If I ever lose direction or forget who I am, you'll remind me how to keep going by holding my hand. Leash in my hand, hope in your breath. You walk like every moment is a gift, not a test. If I'm leading, I'm learning just as much as you stand, because trust walks both directions with a leash in my hand. Wherever this road takes us, I understand. Home is moving forward together. Leash in my hand. Alarm clock ringing loud, but you're already awake, stretching like the sun came up just for your sake. Tail wagging like it's Christmas just because I'm up. No coffee tastes as sweet as this unconditional love. Before the world can ask of me, before the rush begins, you remind me who I am before the day walks in. You're my first hello every day, my soft place to land. If love was a routine, it would look like this, my friend. count the cost. You find joy in simple things I didn't know I lost. You're my first hello every day, before the world feels loud. You love me in my quiet form, before I face the crowd. If faith was something tangible, something warm and true, it would feel a lot like waking up and finding you. You don't worry about tomorrow or replay yesterday. You chase light across the floor and teach me how to stay present in the little things, the laughter, the calm. You turn ordinary mornings into something strong. My first hello every day, no words required, just a look that says we made it through the night. You're my first hello every day, and my last good night. You bookend all my worries with comfort and light. If love was a habit I'd never outgrow, it would start every morning with you saying hello. Tomorrow the alarm will ring, but I already know whatever waits beyond the door, I've had my hello. You follow me room to room, like I might disappear. Every step I never take alone, you're always near. I don't hear you make a sound, but I know when you're there. If love had a shape and weight, it would look like you right here. You don't ask for explanations or reasons why I'm blue. You just stay within my orbit, like that's what love should do. My shadow has fur and eyes full of trust. When the world feels heavy, you're more quiet enough. If I fall apart, if I'm losing my touch, you don't try to fix me, you just let me clutch. You sit beside the silence like it's something you understand. Your head upon my knee, your life inside my hands. Some days I forget myself, trying to be strong and sure. Then I feel you breathing slow, and I remember what matters more. You don't need big promises or reasons to believe. You see the best in who I am before I even see. My shadow has fur and moves when I move. It waits without questions and loves me in truth. If the noise gets loud, if my heart starts to rush, you bring me back to stillness with one gentle touch. If I ever doubt my worth or forget I belong, you remind me just by staying when everything feels wrong. You don't need tomorrow, you don't live in the past. You teach me how to be present, how to make the moment last. My shadow has fur and a heart that is kind. You don't walk ahead of me, you just walk in time. My shadow has fur and never lets go. Through my quiet battles, you already know. If I fall apart or feel out of touch, I'll always find home in the one I can clutch. When the lights go low and the day feels long, I don't need the dark to fear. shadows still here. Curl into a question mark right on my chest, like you're guarding all the answers I don't need yet. The world fades to a whisper when you settle in. Your breathing finds my heartbeat and we begin. I tried to talk my worries down, tried thinking them away, but you hum them into silence without a word to say. Per therapy, no charge, no plan, just healing in vibrations from a tiny friend. No white coats, no waiting rooms, no tell me where it hurts. You just lay right where the ache lives and do your work. You don't rush my unraveling, you don't fix my mind. You just stay here warm and steady till the knots unwind. Every rise and fall you make teaches me to breathe. Like rest isn't something earned, it's something I can keep. When my thoughts get too loud and my hands start to shake, you anchor me to now again with every sound you make. Per therapy, low light, soft air, you don't know you're saving me, but you're right there. If peace had a frequency, it would sound like you, turning stress into stillness the way only you do. Maybe healing doesn't shout or come in grand designs. Maybe it arrives quietly on 4 small lines of whiskers, warmth and trust, curled into my skin, teaching me how to be held without giving in. Per therapy, midnight medicine, you don't ask what's broken or where I've been. You just stay until my breathing finds its natural speed. Yeah, every time you choose my heart, you heal me. You curl into a question mark, and somehow I rest, like you already know the answer lives in my chest. No need to talk it out. You sit beside my pain. I don't have to explain myself, you already stay. The room is heavy with the day. Words fall short and small. You lean your head against my side, like silence says it all. You don't rush the healing, you don't pull away. You just breathe right next to me until the ache softens its weight. Quiet company, breathing slow and storms, when everything is loud and nothing feels okay. You love me in the quiet, and you stay. The world keeps asking answers I don't know how to give. Every day feels like a lesson on learning how to live. But you don't need conclusions, you don't need a plan. You curl up in the present and take me as I am. You don't fill the silence, you make it safe. You turn the empty moments into sacred space. Quiet company right here beside me. You don't try to fix my heart, you just let it be. When the night feels long and my courage feels thin, you stay without asking where I've been. If love had a volume, it wouldn't shout or sing. It would sound like steady breathing in the middle of everything. You don't promise tomorrow, you don't explain today. You just show me how healing can look like staying. Quiet company, nothing left to prove. Just a little warmth and the will not to move. Quiet company, heart next to mine. You don't need words to make me feel fine. When storms pass slowly and the sky feels gray, you sit with me, and that's enough to stay. No need to talk it out. You're here, and that's everything. Mud on your paws, rain on my shoes. Streetlights glow in different shades of blue. The sky's falling softly like it's got nothing to prove. And somehow the day feels lighter just walking with you. I used to run from weather, anything less than clear, but you wag at every puddle like the sun is still right here. Rainy walks, no complaints. You teach me joy in the simplest things. Wet streets, slow time, no need to rush. The world gets quiet, and that's enough. You stop for every moment, every smell, every sound. Like the earth is telling stories, I keep walking around. My worries drip behind me, washed into the street. Funny how perspective changes when your pace meets my feet. perfect days and plans. You show me it can show up with a leash and an open hand. Rainy walks, gray skies wide. You don't mind the storm, you just step inside. No shortcuts taken, no reasons missed. You turn an ordinary evening into something I won't forget. Maybe joy isn't loud or dressed in gold. Maybe it's just choosing not to stay dry and cold. If love can dance in puddles and laugh at getting wet, then maybe these small moments are the best ones yet. Rainy walks, side by side. You don't need sunshine to feel alive. If tomorrow brings thunder or clears the sky, I'll remember how happy we were just passing time. Mud on your paws, rain on my shoes. Still you look happy, just walking with me. And that's the truth. I know one day you'll go before I'm ready to say goodbye. I see the years inside your eyes and pretend time's on our side. I memorize the way you sleep, the sound of you at rest. Like somehow love can slow the clock if I hold on tight enough. I tell myself not to think far, but my heart already knows that loving you is always brave, 'cause love lets go. When the day you leave comes, take a piece of me, 'cause you were never just a pet, you were family. You taught my heart how deep a quiet love can be. So if heaven needed something good, I guess it borrowed you from me. I'll still hear you in the mornings, in the silence of the room, in the habits I can't unlearn, in the space you used to fill. Your leash will hang by the doorway like you're just outside. And for a moment I'll forget that some goodbyes don't come with time. But even when the house feels still and the nights feel long, I'll remember how your love made me strong. When the day you leave comes, don't worry about me. Every joy you ever gave is staying here with me. You gave me more than years, more than memories. You changed the way I love the world, that's your legacy. Maybe goodbye isn't the ending, maybe it's just a bend. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it just learns a different way to stay. If I cry, it's not regret, it's how grateful feels, because the pain only proves how real the love was. 'cause loving you was worth every tear you leave. So go in peace, my sweetest friend. You did everything you came to do. And if love could hold you forever, you know it would have been me and you. You fit inside my arms, but fill my entire day. Morning starts with your heartbeat, ends the very same way. The world keeps asking for more strength, more proof. You just curl up in the moment, like that's the truth. I thought love needed space to stretch and grow, but you showed me something smaller can overflow. Tiny life, huge love, that's the math you prove. The less you ask for, the more you give. No grand demands, no push, no shove, just a quiet heart and a fearless love. You don't worry about tomorrow or measure out the years. You live inside the seconds I keep missing right here. If I'm tired, you stay closer. If I'm lost, you wait. Like loving me is simple, not something you calculate. I've chased meaning everywhere, trying to feel enough. You remind me every single day, enough is love. Tiny life, huge love, written plain and true. You don't need the world, just me and you in a house full of noise and unfinished plans. You teach my restless heart how to stand. Maybe heaven looks smaller than we think it should. Maybe grace fits perfectly where you curl up good. If love had a size, it wouldn't impress, but it would weigh more than I can express. A tiny life, huge love, I finally see how something so gentle is rescuing me. If I forget what matters when the days move fast, you pull me back to the moment that lasts. You fit inside my arms, but change my point of view. Tiny life, huge love, and somehow both are true.
You don't care if I'm broken or fail today. If the world said try harder and I lost my way, you don't ask for explanations of where I've been. You just light up like I'm perfect when I walk in. Cables like batteries drag me through my life, but you only see the person scattered in your sight. You don't care what I am, only who I win. If love is acceptance, you wrote the scripts. No titles, no trophies, no boxes to fit. I'm enough in your eyes and that's it. You don't care about my money or the plans I made. If I'm winning or losing on any given day, you don't measure my value by the things I do. You just hand me your heart like it's long overdue. When I'm loud with my worries and heavy with doubt, you enter with silence that figures it out. You don't care what I am, just that I'm it, that my hand is your home, that I'm right here. If the world keeps falling, forgets to forgive, you remind me how simply a soul can live. Maybe love was never meant to ask me to perform. Maybe home was just a heartbeat that stays warm. No questions at the doorway, no proving who I've been. Just open arms and open eyes that say, come in. You don't care what I am on my best or worst days. You don't flinch at my scars. You don't look away. If love is a language that never insists, and you've been fluent in it since the first time we met. So I'll stay right here learning what I missed. I've been love like this heals everything it is.
You waited at the door again, like time never passed. Same bright eyes, same quiet hope, like every moment last. The world was loud and called me hard. I almost lost my way, but they stood in simple faith, like I was worth the wait. You don't ask me where I've been or why I'm tired inside. You just lean your weight on me and soothe me every time. You waited at the door like I'd never left. Every goodbye feels heavy, but hello heals me fast. Teach me love without conditions. Teach me how to rest in the way you look at me. I finally catch my breath. Some days I come home broken, with words I couldn't say. You didn't try to fix my worries, you just gently stay. And I don't pause for my clothes, a mess I wouldn't trade. You turn ordinary against my chest. Teach me love without conditions. Teach me how to rest. If heaven feels like anything, it's this. If love could learn to walk, it would follow me like you. If faith had a heartbeat, it would sound like paws on wood. And when my day comes that I'm not who I used to be, I pray I love the world the way you love me. Waited at the door like I was always home, like every single moment without me felt too long. Teach me love without conditions. Teach me tenderness. I'll carry what you show me with every step. Tomorrow I might feel again, but tonight I know it's true. No matter where this life takes me, someone waits, and that someone's you. You waited at the door like I was always home, like every single minute without me felt too long. Teach me love without conditions. Teach me tenderness. I'll carry what you show me with every step. Tomorrow I might feel again, but tonight I know what's true. No matter where this life takes me, someone waits, and that someone's you. I worry if you ate enough, if you're warm tonight, if the world felt heavy on you or treated you unkind. I check the locks, I dim the lights, make sure you're tucked in good. Funny how taking care of you makes me feel like I should. I used to chase what mattered like it was far away, and now it's right here at my feet at the end of every day. Your bowl is empty, my heart is full. Love looks simple and it's unconditional. No grand gestures, no big plans, just showing up the best I can. I learn your quiet languages, the looks, the size, the cues, how your tail or whiskers tell me what you're trying to do. I plan my days around your needs, and somehow that feels free, like purpose finally found me in the smallest routine. I thought love meant being needed by the whole wide world, but it turns out it just means being everything to one. Your bowl is empty, my heart is full. You never ask for more than what is true. A safe place, a gentle hand, you teach me who I am. Maybe this is what abundance means, not having more but caring deep. If joy is measured quietly, then you're overflowing me. Every meal, every check, every "are you okay?" feels like love answering back in the simplest way. Your bowl is empty, my heart is full. Every worry fades when I look at you. If love had a shape, it would look like this: a life built gently on moments we don't miss. I worry if you ate enough, and somehow that feels right, because love in you has filled my life. No, no. No, no, no. Hello. No big plans, no big news, but you act like dreams came true. Every time I say your name, your joy feels fresh and new. I just walk into the room, and it's already a parade. Like today was worth it all, just because I came. You don't wait for something special, you don't count the cost. You celebrate the moment like it's never getting lost. Happy just because I'm here, that's the magic that you do. You don't need a reason, you're just love like it's true. Every smile, every cheer feels honest, feels brand new. Happy just because I'm here. Yeah, I learned that joy from you. I was caught up in my head, thinking 10 steps down the road. You just look up like, hey, this right now is gold. You don't chase the next big thing, you don't ask for more. You make happiness look easy like I've seen it wrong before. You don't worry about tomorrow or how today will end. You're just glad we're standing here, being us again. Happy just because I'm here. That's the kind of love you show. You don't need a reason, good. You already know the way. You don't save it for later. You spend it all today. No expectations, no conditions, just open doors and shoes. You love like the world is kind, and somehow it starts to be. Happy just because I'm here. No fuss, no cue. You don't need a highlight reel to feel something real and true. And happiness is a habit, and you're willing to. Happy just because I'm here, and I'm happier with you. No big plans, no curfew, just me this day and you. Happy just because I'm here. Yeah, that's enough. That's everything. Soft paws, happy sighs, tiny footsteps chasing light. Every sound I love the most leads me home at night. Keys turn, door swings wide before I even speak. You're already halfway there, running straight to me. I used to think home was quiet, still rooms, empty space. But now I know it's laughter echoing in this place. Home sounds like you, every bark, every purr. Love isn't quiet, it's alive and it's sure. Every call, every cue says I'm right where I should be. Home sounds like you, and that's everything to me. Little noises fill the air like a song I always know. Paws on floors, tags that jingle, soft breaths moving slow. I've walked through louder places, bright lights, crowded rooms, but nothing feels as real as this, walking back to you. You don't need to say my name, you don't need a sign. You just make your happiness known, and somehow it becomes mine. Home sounds like you, every jump, every cheer. You turn ordinary evenings into something I hold dear. If comfort had a voice, it would sing this tune. Home sounds like you, yeah, that's my truth. Maybe love isn't silent, maybe calm still breathes. You don't hide the joy you feel, you let it live freely. If home is where I soften, where my heart can be, then every sound you make is exactly where I need to be. Home sounds like you, in every way, from morning hellos to the end of the day. If happiness had a sound, it would feel this true. Home sounds like you, and I'm home when I'm with you. Lights go low, day feels through, still the room hums soft with you. Home sounds like you, yeah, it always will. Every room feels warmer now, every corner knows your name. Love leaves marks in tiny ways, and I footsteps echo down the hall like laughter in disguise. You don't know you changed this place, but I see it every time. I used to think a home was walls and pictures on the shelf, but you taught me what it means when love just shows itself. Life with paw prints on the floor is the life I want to keep. You turn houses into homes and moments into memories. Every scratch, every trace feels like proof that love is real. Life with paw prints on the floor is the best way I could feel. Couches tell our little stories, sunlit naps and late nights in. First stuck to my favorite clothes everywhere we've ever been. I don't mind the mess at all, it means joy has passed through here. You leave happiness behind you everywhere you appear. You don't try to make it perfect, you don't need a sign. You just live your heart out loud and it turns into mine. Life with paw prints on the floor feels easy, feels like truth. You make ordinary days feel softer, feel brand new. If love had a footprint, it would look just like this. Life with paw prints on the floor, yeah, I'd never trade this. Some people chase forever, looking way ahead. You curl up right beside me and teach me now. Instead of happiness is something you slowly learn to see, then you've been writing lessons all over me. Life with paw prints on the floor, every mark tells a tale of quiet joy and loyal love that never seems to fail. If this is what a good life means, then I'm already home. Life with paw prints on the floor is the only life I've known. Doors close, lights go low, still your presence shows. Life with paw prints on the floor, yeah, this love just grows. You always seem to know when to curl up close, like comfort has a schedule and you follow it the most. Amid thought, amid stress, trying to hold it down, then you land right next to me like you heard the sound. You don't rush the moment, you don't steal the scene, you just show up quietly right where I need. Perfect timing, every time right when I slow down. You remind me how to rest without making a sound. No advice, no sign, just your wait around. Yeah, it's perfect timing. When you're near me now, you stretch out like you belong, like this spot was made for you. Eyes half closed, breathing soft, like the world is finally cool. I was scrolling, overthinking, trying to outrun the day. You just blink like stay right here, and everything obeys. You don't fix, you don't try, you don't ask what's wrong. You just exist beside me, and somehow that's strong. Perfect timing, every time when my shoulders drop, you turn silence into peace and my mind just stops. Every sigh in sync, every calm you found, yeah, it's perfect timing. How you bring me down. Maybe rest isn't quitting, maybe calm is brave. perfect timing. Every time when the world gets loud, you show me how to feel okay without figuring it out. If comfort had a face, it would look like this. Yeah, it's perfect timing. Every quiet kiss. No alarms, no sound, just you breathing now. Perfect timing. Yeah, you always know how. You don't need fancy words to tell me what is true. The way you look at me says, yeah, I trust you. No speeches, no big lines, no reasons to explain. You read my mood in seconds and everything feels plain, in a good way. You don't overthink the moment, you don't complicate the plan. You just lean into the feeling like you've always understand. Sit, stay, smile, that's the rule. Joy comes easy with you. Love doesn't need instructions when it's simple and true. No pressure, no trials, just hearts lining up. Sit, stay, smile. Yeah, that's more than enough. Right by my feet, like that's where you belong. I talk you till your head like you're listening along. I was taught love had conditions, rules written in fine print. You show me how it feels when it's honest and instinct. You don't ask for guarantees, you don't wait for signs. You trust and now you're living in, and somehow I do too this time. Sit, stay, smile, that's the rule. Every moment feels new. You perfect time and you just do what you do. Every look, every wow feels calm, feels right. Sit, stay, smile. Yeah, this love fits my life. Oh, maybe love's not complicated. Maybe it's just being near, not fixing, not correcting, just showing up sincere. You don't try to impress me, you don't play it cool. You just love me in a way that breaks every rule. Sit, stay, smile, every day feels like the safest place. You don't need words to show me that I'm okay. If trust had a sound, it would feel like this. Sit, stay, smile. Yeah, yeah, I'm learning it. No commands, no disguise, just you and your honest eyes. Sit, stay, smile. Yeah, love got real this time. Oh, 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 oh. Could be raining, could be blue, but the moment I see you, every cloud just clears its way. When your tail says let's go play, shoes are on, the leash is tight. You're already outside, like the whole world hit rewind, just to watch you lose your mind. You don't check the forecast, you don't second guess. If I'm with you, that's enough. That's your definition of yes. It's tail wag weather all day long, happiness in motion. You turn ordinary walks into little celebrations. Sidewalks feel like open roads, every step's a win. Yeah, it's tail wag weather all day long as I'm with you in it. I'm with you in it. knows your name. Strangers smile when you pass by, like joy's walking right on time. I was worried about the day, all the things I had to do, but the way you look at me says, hey, it's just me and you. You don't rush, you don't care if we're late, we're still there, living like the moment's enough, teaching me how to be fair. It's tail wag weather all day long, happiness in motion. You turn ordinary walks into little celebrations. Every laugh, every spin, every stop, just to grin. Yeah, it's tail wag weather all day long, and I'm smiling again. No bad days when you decide that today's a good one. You don't wait for perfect skies, you just start having fun. If joy had a forecast, it would look like you. Tail up, heart open wide, saying watch what we can do. It's tail wag weather all day long, every season feels right. You make even cloudy hours feel like golden light. If happiness has a sound, it's you running ahead. Yeah, it's tail wag weather all day long, everywhere we step. Rain or shine, fast or slow, anywhere you wanna go. It's tail wag weather, me and you. Every day feels brand new. Every day's when you different languages, same heart, different world, same view. Every day we choose each other in the things we do.
You look at me like I'm enough, like I don't have to try, and somehow that makes everything feel right inside.
I don't need to understand every thought you keep. I just know wherever you go, that's where I wanna be. We move different, think our own way, still we always align. Two rhythms, one direction, every single time. We don't have to match our steps,
We just walk the same road.
every little win feels bigger when we share the load. We're a team, you and me, side by side, always free. Life just feels more possible when my world includes you. Every win, every fall, we don't face it alone. We're a team, you and me, and we've already won. Some days loud, some days slow, some days we just breathe. You don't push, you don't pull, you just stay with me.
You read my silence like a song.
You already know when to hype me up or let the moment go.
You remind me it's okay
Not to have it planned,
Strength can look like patience and courage like a hand.
I don't need the whole wide world if I've got your trust.
Everything feels lighter
When it's us,
when it's us. No competition, no score, no race we have to run. We just keep choosing each other till the day is done. We're a team, you and me, same goal, different dreams. Life just feels more possible when you believe in me. Through the highs, through the lows, we keep moving strong. We're a team, you and me, and this feels like home. You don't need to fix me,
you don't need to
we
change.
just meet in the middle.
Love finds its way,
Different voices, same song, singing all along.
we're a team, you and me, every day. Honestly, life just feels more possible when you're right next to me. If the world feels too much, we still know what to do. We're a team, you and me, yeah, me and you.
No matter where life leads or what tomorrow brings, we're a team, you and me, that's everything.